Get that? I was just kind of seeing if I could spin around in the chair.
You accomplished it. I'm so proud of you.
Can we go now or what? I kind of want to reapply my chapstick.
If you want.
No, okay, we're just gonna do it.
Okay.
This is me, raw.
One
uncut,
moment.
you know.
The first time I was ever published, it was in 2013. It was on the Integrative Graduate Education Research Traineeship.
So I believe the first story I wrote for the Daily Targum was a season preview for the men's lacrosse team. I remember being a little bit nervous.
My first article was about, it was a 9/11 memorial on Voorhees Mall, and how'd it go? It went well. I was super nervous.
So Coach Breck welcomed me right into his office, and we sat in his office and chatted for about 35 minutes, 40 minutes, and he was really happy to do it, which, as some future staffers will learn, is not always the case when covering Rutgers sports.
One of my sources invited me to a tailgate afterwards, so I was like, I thought that like all of my sources would do that, but it didn't happen again. I didn't go, so was that.
I remember I was really excited about the story, and I transcribed every single word, not knowing that I didn't have to do that.
I was very fortunate that we got along, and he was very passionate about the sport, and it made it a lot easier to write.
I sweated a lot. Like, I was on the bus going to Voorhees Mall and I sweated a lot. And then afterwards I was like, that wasn't that bad, you know. But I still sweat before every single interview.
And then it published in the first week of September, and I woke up at 6 a.m. and I ran outside to get the paper, but the papers hadn't been delivered yet.
I commute here, and so it was in the paper on Friday. I didn't have Friday classes, so I didn't see my article for the first time.
That was a trip. You know, when you hear about the Targum and you see it in print, that's one thing, but coming into this office and understanding all the work that goes into making that copy, you know, putting that ink on that paper, it's a lot more involved than anyone would think, even for those people who are first working with the Targum.
So I had to go back to sleep for about an hour and a half until finally they were on campus and I could go pick up a copy. And then I was really excited and I got 10 copies and I took pictures to send to my mom.
So to see my first story in print, you know, and to see my name on the paper for the Daily Targum was really a rewarding experience. You know, some of the travels that I had taken to come back to this point, and I felt like I was on the right path once I saw that first article in print.
I saw it online. My mom was excited. She like read it, and she was the only one that read it. Probably.
I can't wait to cut yours. I'm gonna use all that.